tutorial is an introduction to the ULM Library Catalog, covering both where to locate it and also how to use it to find print materials that live on the shelves in the library and ebooks or e-resources that exist digitally. First, we're going to look at where to find the catalog. From the University Library website, that's ulm.edu/library, look for a gray box about midway down that says Library Catalog. You can type your keywords into this gray box and select Search or select Full Catalog Advanced Search. If you select the Full Catalog Advanced Search, you will be directed to a new page. You can see that in addition to a search bar, we now have two drop-down columns that we can use to narrow our search. The first drop-down defaults to everything, but if you click on it, you can choose to search for your keywords within a specific collection. The second drop-down defaults to say All Fields, but you can change this to search by author or title or any of the other fields that are listed. There's also an advanced search option on the right side of the search bar. Using this feature can help you further narrow down your search by allowing you to enter a list of words you want your item to have or terms that you don't want your item to include. You can also choose things like format type, language, or even limit your results to a certain collection. All of these advanced features are great, and you may choose to use them. But for this tutorial, I'm going to go back to that basic search bar to enter my keywords. I'm going to leave both of those columns set to their default and click Search. My search came back with 96 results. But before we look at narrowing that down, let's look at some of the options we have on this page. The results do show up as a list, but there is an option to switch to a thumbnail view on the right, so you can choose the way to view your results that works the best for you. There are also a couple of new columns here. The first says Actions. You can use this drop-down to email your results list or place holds for any of the items that you choose to check. There is also a Sort By drop-down. The default is set to show you items based by relevance, but you can choose to search by publication date, either ascending or descending, or alphabetically by title or author. Now back to the search. 96 results isn't an overwhelming amount, and if I wanted, I might choose to go page by page and find materials I like that way. But depending on the search, you may want to further narrow your results, and that can be done using the panel on the left side of the page. The first section lets you choose if you want to include both print and digital resources, or just one or the other. You can also choose to narrow your results to a specific author, format, subject, publication date range, or more by using this panel. For the current search, let's just include results that can be found at the ULM Library. To do that, check the box next to ULM Library and then select the button that says Include. Okay, now that the list is updated, I'm going to select an item, and when I do that, I'm able to see a bit more information about it. This is also where you'll be able to find the call number for the item. It's important to have that call number information so you'll be able to find the book on the shelf. So you can either write it down or you can click the Text This to Me option in the top right to have it sent to your phone. Whatever works best for you. And also as a tip, if you need help finding a book on the shelf or aren't finding a book where it should be located, please stop by the circulation counter for assistance. If you need a citation for the item, you can click the Citation button. From there, you'll be redirected to WorldCat. You can select the quotation marks and choose the format for your citation. Copy and paste. Remember to always double check your citations, especially if you're using any sort of citation generator. Okay, back to the library catalog. Let's go ahead and cancel the ULM Library Only search, and let's search for digital resources this time. We can do that in a similar way we did to find print resources. We can check the box next to electronic resources, and then select Include. Once you select one of the results, you'll find that the item record looks very similar to a print resource. But notice that there isn't a call number listed, and that's because the material is available electronically. Under the section that says Electronic Access, you can select a link that will direct you to where the resource can be found. Once you have been rerouted to the database, you can find the file up in the top left. If you need a citation, you can either click the Citation button that will direct you to WorldCat from the library catalog, or you can click Cite on the right side panel if using EBSCOhost. Again, always double check your citations, even if copying them from a reputable source. And that brings us to the conclusion of this tutorial. If you have any questions regarding the library catalog, please email us at reference@ulm.edu. And until next time, happy reading, writing, and researching.